Going live. Hi, Judy Allen here, San Antonio, Texas. Good morning, sliding into afternoon. And I got one of my favorite peeps here with me. And today it's all going to be about making those perfect Christmas bows. What about that? And you can't yawn while you make Christmas bows, all right? So we're going to go down the hands and we're going to show you how simple it is to make a perfect bow every time. And this is Zoe's first time too, right, Zoe? That's right. So she's going to learn as well. So let's go down the hands and let's get this done. All right. So I went and did this one too, right? So this one is a bow that I would use. I'm not going to use for my Christmas tree, but I can tell you what we can do that. I just want to show you. We're making two different bows. I'll show you how you can make perfect bows every time. All right. So this is the bow we're making. So the tip to this is number one, you want wired in your ribbon, right, on both sides. Okay. That's tip number one. Tip number two, you're going to want some pipe cleaners. I did some gold. I also have some red because when we make these for the Christmas tree, we're going to tuck this into the tree and tie this basically, right? Use this wire to sit there and secure this in the Christmas tree. Okay? So, with this, let's get some ribbon and get started. In this particular one, you always want to, here's a key, another trick you want to make sure you understand, is check out how many inches and how many feet. Okay? Because this roll right here has 90 feet to it. This one only has 25 yards. So there's 3 feet to a yard, right? So if I do 3 feet times 25, how much feet is that? It's going to be 75 feet. So this roll is going to have less ribbon than this roll. And that's what you want to look out for depending on what you're going to make. If I'm going to make like this bunch of Christmas tree ribbons, then I need to know, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to form a circle loop here. And if you want it less later, you can go back and trim it, right? But for right now, you want to make sure to secure it all the way around so it's a complete round loop. We're going to squeeze it together like this. And then we're going to twist. Alright, and then we're going to make our first loop. So this is my first loop. I'm going to do it about right here. And again, as I come back under, see I'm going to twist again. And I'm going to make it about the same size. We're not measuring because there's a perfect bow every time. You don't have to worry about it. And we're going to do the same thing. I just eyeball it. And again, we're going to twist. Now, when we make the bows, we want to make sure we do odd numbers, right? Okay? It looks better. So again, on this one, I'm just going to make it just a little bit larger. That's just how I like my bows. You can make them the exact size if you want to. And we can do one. I'll show you that. Again, it's a little bit. I'm just going to twist. And we're just going to keep on doing it until we get to 3. Alright? So we've got 1, 2, 3 here. And again, we're going to twist and make our third loop on this side. So see, we're making 3 loops. Get an idea, we're making 3 loops. And I'm going to take it and twist. Now, on this last one here, when you're finishing, so I'm just going to take some extra here. And I just leave it on there. So this is going to be one of our tails, all right? So I usually like my tail at least a little bit longer than we do our 3 here, right here. All right, so then I'm going to take it and twist. And again, this part right here, we're going to go a little bit longer. And that's where we're going to snip our ribbon. Okay, and I'll show you, and we're going to get this finished up. Now, I was going to originally use my papers, but I'm not. I'm using my fabric scissors, and I hope I don't dull them by using this because of the wire, right? And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this. We're going, wait a minute. So we're going to separate this right here. See it? And this right here. And then all we're going to do is take a pipe cleaner. Because pipe cleaner's got wire in it, right? You can get this at any craft store. You can get them decorative. You can get them in hot pink. You can do whatever you want, right? Oops, see, I lost that there. It's no big deal. We're just going to make sure it's right in this loop, okay? I've got it twisted, so that's going to allow us some flexibility. So how many bows do you think you can make for the Christmas tree this year? You think you can make 5? 1? String some popcorn instead?
Yay.
Yeah, you'll just string the popcorn instead and watch me make bows?
That's if it doesn't get eaten.
If it doesn't get eaten, that's always the test, right? Alright, so all I do is come down the center here, right here. And I just cut it at an angle. And so there we have our tail to our bow, right? And then this one I'm going to wait till we finish fluffing out our bow. So we're going to hold on to the center, and you can squish it around if you want to. It's personal preference. So we're going to take one, and we're going to do it like this. And then we're just going to take this and come in and fill the space like that there. Okay? There you go. So that's there. Then we'll come to the other side, and we'll do the same thing. I just pull this up, pull this down, and pull this up right here. So then we'll take the top part here, and it's up to you how long or short you want it. But again, the thing with the bow is, the reason why there's a perfect bow, I learned this from my neighbor years ago. Her name was Kathy Elston. I still remember her name. She's a great neighbor. Different state and time. And she said every bow is a perfect bow, right? There's no bad bow. Because you can reshape these, squish them from year to year, and use them for several years, and then fluff them back out, right? And so you can do it any way you want. That's what makes them so perfect. And so you go. So now if you look at this one versus this one, do they look exactly the same? No. But you know what? But I can make them look a little more closer, right? But the beauty of it is when you go put it on the Christmas tree, it doesn't matter because it's going to look perfect whatever spot you put it in. So the only thing is even, looky there, I even did the tail about the same size too, didn't I? The length I might have done a little bit differently because I've done shorter. Did it shorter on this and this one. But other than that, they look practically the same, right? So that's the beauty of it. These are, you can squish them in as much as you want. You can squish this in, puff it out, circle it as much as you want here too. See how easy that is? You ready to try one, or are you still waking up? You still waking up? Oh my gosh. So there you go. There is our bow number 2. So I made this one here. You can see I made this one here. So it's a perfect bow for any occasion. These are great I'm going to use these for the Christmas tree, right? Mm-hmm. Along with all the ornaments I have. And in addition to that, I've used them to make door wreaths. You can use them to put on packages. This one here, we have some clear lights. I have to get some white or silver. But we have some clear lights we put on the fireplace mantle. This bow will go great with it. And I'm going to show you how to make this one. Again, it doesn't matter. The key to this isn't the width of the ribbon. The key to it is that there is wire in the ribbon. See the wire? You can twist it. There's the wire. You don't want to use the ribbon without the wire because you can't do it then like this, right? You don't have that flexibility. So again, larger ribbon. This one I'm going to just make it a little bit smaller because where this is going is a small space. But I want the bow, right? So I'm just going to make a smaller bow. And same thing here. I'm just going to twist each time like I showed you on the other ribbon. And I hope this one has enough ribbon. I don't, because I don't know what I used it for before. But, let's see here. So anyway, again, we're going to do odd numbers. So when you twist this, and you see this here, see how it glitters on one side and not the other? Then I just make sure as I make that twist, the glitter's going to show up. So I have it on both sides. The other ribbon wasn't like that. So yes, your ribbon will curl as you unroll it from the spool. And then I'll just come back right here and do the same thing. Because like I said, I don't want it terribly big. I just want it enough to go on my mantle with my lights. The other thing we could do with this Zoe too that works really well, if we have any candles, on a candlestick or have those little glass candelabra things, like whatever. It's not. I don't know what the technical term is right offhand. I can't think. If Bertner was here, she'd let me know. But she'll be on later. But the thing is it's got, a lot of them have the little glass thing you put the candle in. So then you can sit there and take and make ribbons too for that as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm done. And again, in this one I'm going to make a smaller tail because I have small space, right, that I'm using these for. And I am going to make sure it's at least the length of what my bow is going to be. And then I'm just going to do this right here like I showed you a minute ago. And again, we're just going to twist this down here. So I have it here. And then I'm going to use my pipe cleaner. I'd rather use gold than red on this. We'll get some silver ones or white ones later. Like I said, you can get these at any craft store, and it's not like we don't mind going to craft stores. Zoe likes to go and get some stuff to make jewelry. And what else? What else did you get the other day?
Just some random wood pieces.
Some random what? Oh, wood pieces? Okay. Yeah. So Zoe likes to create as well too. Alright. So we got this here. Same thing. We're just going to come and snip it across the top. And I'm not worried, right, if I crinkle it or whatever. Because I know, right, it's going to be like this. And if I need to cut it some more and trim it up, I can, right? So we will go, I go halfway, though, when I do the bottom, right? And I just, if you do it at an angle, it's going to get them both at the angle at the right direction. So we'll be doing it both the same way. Okay, so there's the bottom part of the bow. As you can see, they're both pointing out the same way. We're going to fluff this up here. And again, we're going to take our sides like this and move this in here. And I'll do it on this side here too. And we have our third right here. So there you go. It's just easy to, like I said, see how the wire just allows you the flexibility to move things around? Do you guys do anything with wire at school, Zoe, when you do your art?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all do with wire?
I don't think we hit that yet.
But y'all will?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do a lot of different things with wire. So the main thing is it's flexible, right? And it's thin enough to be flexible. It's not too thick. So there you go. There's just a simple, clear, sheer bow. So there you go. That is how simple it is to make. So there you go. In 11 minutes or less, Nana has showed you how to make 2 bows. 2 different totally designs. So what do you think of that? You ready to make some bows now? You're going to string the popcorn. She's going to string the popcorn. All right, we've strung the popcorn for years. So you'll have to tell us what your traditions are. Ours are stringing popcorn, right? We'll go get the Christmas tree today. We'll let the limbs drop. Friday night's also our family game night. But we'll string some popcorn. We'll get the tree set up so the limbs can drop after being gathered together and shipping and all. And then tomorrow will be time for us to decorate with the popcorn, string popcorn. Yeah, I see you. String popcorn. They see you the whole time. See? So string popcorn as well as get the trees decorated. And we'll have some bows ready to go on it too. So with that, be blessed. Go out there, create, share, and give. This is my favorite time of the year. So I can give without being questioned. Whoop, whoop. So that's what it's about. So anyway, be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week on Teach Me Nana. But we'll also be live on Sunday, hopefully with a new paper pumpkin kit. Ours hasn't come in the mail yet, but we talked to the post office, and hopefully they'll get that nailed down today. So we are on for 4 o'clock on Sunday, unless something changes. Be blessed. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Bye.